Big ass chair over there. Be careful, giants hang out in this neighborhood. And there used to be another chair, so those giants are gonna be pissed. They're looking for the giant that stole their other chair. What can you fucking do? I guess at this point, wait for the cops to drive by. See, look cool with a weed video. So I look cool with a weed video with the cops driving by. Sometimes I drive by a flashing. Sometimes they just stop and look at me weird and I go, uh-oh. Sometimes it's federales or locales. Sometimes it's me just chilling in front of the White House up at the end of Black Lives Matter Plaza smoking joints, stretching my horse stance as wide as possible, almost 6 feet wide, almost full stance spread. But I'm not that qualified or skilled because I don't practice or know nothing. And basically, trying to introduce you to Crazy Town. It's where I hang out at. I'm crazy. You know it's crazy? When I was begging today in the doorway of the subway system, and the psychiatrist who denied my disability walks by, and my sign says mentally ill, please help with a $sign. And he walked by and couldn't even look at me. And he's the one who examined me for Social Security. And the thing is he tried to like flirt with me like a fucking faggot in his psychiatric evaluation. He had his shirts unbuttoned with no t-shirt on. He had it open so I could see his belly. And he said, I'd like you to be on my client list, but I don't think you could be because of this meeting. I was like, what in the fuck? Well, he walked by today. Well, I guess I haven't found out yet if I'm approved or disapproved. So, if I get disapproved, that's the dickhead right there. And so, if I do get disapproved and I see his ass again, I'm going to look at his dumb ass and videotape him and go, hey man, what's your name? You're the doctor that denied my disability claim, you fucking asshole. And then I'm going to scream in his face from a good distance so I'm no physical threat and I don't actually want to kill him. I just want to tell him he's an asshole for not giving me my disability. So I pray I get it. And Disability Social Security Administration, the city of the District of Columbia has already approved me for their IDA temporary benefit. That's a bridge gap benefit in my poverty and indigence as I'm entering into public housing. And so I guess that's what happens is when like you get almost totally murdered. And I think I was dead maybe. And I think only because I did something crazy, I didn't get hit in the face with the metal pipe. I think I got hit in the face with a wooden club and hit in the back of the head with the metal pipe. Because if that metal pipe was a rusted pipe, if that would have hit me in the face, it would have blasted and smashed my face. And then the wooden club was like a war club with a carved knob on the end. I think that's what hit me in the back of the head. That's what hit me in the face instead. And then the metal pipe hit me in the back of the head. So that's about it. I just want to make one more dumbass comment. Where's green light? Why are they all red still? See, that's even a dumber ass comment. Traffic lights are green, yellow, and red. These Rasta people had a hand in designing the traffic design for the entire nation. There's no ifs, ands, or what the fuck's about it. That's obviously true. 100% true. It's all about, what's that old song? How's that shit? Let me see if I remember it. Colors, 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 colors. I am a nightmare walking, psychopath stalking. King of my jungle, just a gangster stalking, living like a fire, living life like a firecracker, quick as my fuse. Vendetta is a death that the colors I choose, red or blue, cause of blood. It just don't matter. Suck or die for your life with my shotgun splatter. The gangs of LA will never die. Just multiply colors. What about this one? Each and every time into the spray paint can, Michelangelo's soul controls your hand. Ashes to ashes and dust to dust. Will the good die young? Will all thou must? I don't know where life must live, but death must die. Tears shall fall from the living's eye, cause you're works of art brought into being all that the ghetto stop you from seeing. Each and every time into the spray paint can, Michelangelo's soul controls your hand. How's that shit go? Oh. That was Beat Street Breakdown from the 1980s and the movie Beat Street, and that was Ice-T. And I'm gonna roll this joint now. I think they're chasing the giant who stole the second chair that was down there. The other giants told the cops who did it. There's some giants down the street there. They're messing with the Billy Goats Gruff that are trying to control the bridge. There's goats. They're giant. They're the Billy Goats Gruff. But they stole the other chair. There's a giant chair down there. And the whole city's gone bananas because the giants are pissed. And so I think that's what's happening. It's a shenanigans. Ow. The leprechauns are very mad as well, as are the wizards and the Buddhist monks, as well as we hardcore skinheads. And by that I mean sharp skinheads against racial prejudice. And the short and long of that shit is this. When Bob Marley went to London and England and all that shit with Island Records, Chris Island, and met all the fucking poor whites, quote unquote, he was like, what's up, y'all? They were like, what's up, Bob? And they hung out and figured it out. And that's basically what a rude is, a Rudy. Rude boy, Rudy. That's what it is. That's basically what I am, except from this area, DC hardcore, with bad brain. I have a bad brain. I do. It's true. Anyways, I'm gonna go up the street and catch up with them, see if they found the giants. I'm reporting from Narnia, actually, and it's a special place where only giants steal big chairs. And it's unfortunate because back when I was about 10 years old, the same thing happened. I remember it was in all the news channels across the planet. This is gonna be big. This is going to be bigger than, what's big? What was big but isn't big anymore? Riding around without your lights on. It's going to be as big as that used to be. Remember like about 5 years ago when you just didn't, nobody used their lights at night, even on the highways in the summertime, in the mountains, everywhere, in the countryside, in the back country roads, and in the cities. Nobody used their lights, but now we use our car lights again. Then there was a fucking pandemic. Everybody stayed inside for a while. Some old people actually stayed in the old folks' home for an entire fucking year. And they were just told, don't worry, when you get out, you can use all your thousands in food stamps. And kept them up on a fucking old Phil Donahue shows and motherfucking Golden Girls and that kind of weird shit. They probably, some of the old people started probably playing video games, honestly, I would bet. Because that dexterity shit probably is good for your hands and your logical brain, but it might not be the ones where you have to press like 6 buttons at a time. And what else was big? Well, fucking roller skating. Sorry. Roller skating, some people roller skate still, but it's not big anymore. Let's think of something else. And then I'll move on to the next topic, which is going up the street, because I can hear the giants groaning. You can't hear it on the cell phone. Cell phones don't pick up giants groaning. If y'all didn't know that. They don't. They don't make technology that picks that up. Only myself and a few other people hear the giants groan. It's kind of like dogs and dog whistles. Dogs can hear it, but we can't. I'm just waiting. There's a pumpkin over there. It's supposed to turn into a car, and I'm gonna drive it over there. And I'm not wearing glass slippers, but I'm missing one of my vans, and I'm told that the giants took my van. You understand what I'm saying to you? The Giants took my van in addition to the chair. So that's why the cops have me involved. And this is serious shit, you know? So anyway, I just smoked my Illuminati OG, the last of it. And the Giants fucking came through, took my fucking shoe in the chair. I told the cops it was over there. And probably in about 4 more days I'll have to cut my hair. And that's not really something that I'm scared of because I'm prepared. You know, like when you go fishing and the fish is ensnared on the hook and you're having fun but someone's inside reading a book because they don't go fishing. They'd rather cook. And so they cook while you go back and have a beer and relax while your wife cooks some dinner and smokes cigarettes by the pack. Now, I say it's better if we all just smoke herb, get glass bongs. That's what you heard. Like Orlando Furioso hardcore decrees. Welcome to the District of Columbia, Washington, D.C. And that's not me. That's Orlando Furioso. That shit's that cool. And those dudes actually brought me pants and clothing when I first was in a homeless shelter 2 years ago. And they didn't even fucking know me. And all my swell family friends and rich people from Reston didn't give me shit. 20 minutes from fucking home. Mr. Fun Guy, Fan Vizdos. That's why I call it fuck you. And I'm going to go catch some fucking Giants that stole my shoe. And that's all actually a joke, because guess what? There's my other shoe, so fuck you again. Ha ha. And I'm going to quote James Brown before I climb this telephone pole and fly away. I don't know karate,